I think we got it going here. So what's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody who's catching these streams? Obviously, it's your boy, the Badwolf. We have reached 8,000 subscribers. I did not expect to get here. Let me just double check, make sure that the volume's on, everything's right. Can't see nothing outside. I'm all blind. Anyway, I promised that when we reach 8,000 subscribers that, I would go live and kind of give everybody an update on everything that's been going on and where things are at. So, first of all, thank you to you, and you for supporting the channel. I'm still blown away that we have a solid 8,000 people that, there might be one or two trolls out there too. But 8,000 people that appreciate the knowledge, appreciate this information, and definitely want to make sure that this stuff doesn't die, and that we reclaim our rights and our freedoms, not only granted to us by God, but, that falls within the Constitution of the United States of the Republic. So thank you guys. I'm not a person who usually gets excited too often. I just kind of deal with everything. I'm a very realist. So thank you. To the people out there who have joined the paid monthly subscription service, obviously, thank you guys. You guys have stepped up. I'm going to apologize. It's hot out here. I was going to do this inside, but as you see, it's a nice day. So let's just get it. For you people that have, like I said, who joined the subscription service, I'm even more so overwhelmed. It means a lot because you guys want to see me continue to do this. You guys want to see me continue to share my personal experiences. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing this for, over 20 some odd years. Okay, so usually I talk about some of this when I do consultations. So let's just kind of jump into it. I first came across this information when I was like 9, 10 years old, when I was in Boy Scouts, and my Scoutmaster Leonard C. Brody, before he passed away, seen me saluting what I thought was the American flag, but it really was the Admiralty flag, the corporate flag of the U.S. And so when he seen me doing that, he kind of flipped out and was like, "Oh, that's the Admiralty corporate flag," and started explaining all this stuff to me that I didn't have any idea what he was talking about at the time, but it made such an impression on me that I never forgot it. So that's kind of what got me started, and that's what brought me here, is just continuing to follow that that path, of why things seem like they're wrong and off, and just something's not right. You know what I mean? Like, you guys, I'm sure it's just like to sound like Morpheus in the Matrix, have something is just not right. Do you think that's air you're breathing now, Neo? So I just kept following the rabbit hole, man, for years. And so a lot of my family and friends heard me talking about this, but they were like, "Oh, bro, you're crazy, this, that, and the other." And so I know in a lot of consultations, a lot of you guys are also feeling the same way, where, like, you've told me, like, yeah, your family members think you're crazy. Police don't know what you're talking about. Judges don't know what you're talking about, and whatever else. And what it ends up being is that they're not taught higher level of law. They're not taught Supreme Court law. So that's why when they do you wrong in these lower courts and you take them to the higher court, 9 times out of 10, they're going to lose, because a lot of things that they're doing is legal in their jurisdiction, but it's not lawful. So anyway, I just want to take this time to say thank you guys for those people who have joined the paid monthly subscription, especially. I know some of you guys have asked, where are the videos? Well, those are going to be in the community area. You got to go to the community post. You'll see them. And now there was a tab I needed to click. So now those private videos are going to be able to be found in the on the main page. So if you guys go to the main page, for those people who are paid, you'll be able to see those additional videos that are going to be obviously in the private section. So 8,000 people, guys, and I see about 20 of you have jumped on. So thank you, guys. Let me see if there's a chat going on here. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm outside. I can't see. All right. Well, from what I can barely see, it doesn't look like anybody's on the chat right now, which is okay because I might not be able to see your questions and whatnot right now anyway. So if you are in there, I apologize. I'll get it if I see it. Either way, so once again, thank you guys for helping me to get to 8,000. The next goal is 10,000. After 10,000, I mean, I've really completed my basic dreams of a decent channel and a decent following. Like I said, I'm not trying to like have like a million followers or viewers or anything. I just want to help get the word out so that you guys can learn this for yourselves, and then share it with other people, your friends and your family, so that you guys can live a better quality of life. So okay, so this is going to be some of the questions that people, along with the, I guess, celebratory 8,000 mark. Oh, and by the way, whoever was the 8,000 person, I tried to contact you. I went to your YouTube channel and I subscribed. Didn't find any way to contact you. So, but thank you for the number 799, 8,000, and 8,001. Appreciate you guys for pushing us over the top. But especially to all those people, even the very first people that you know, took a chance on me years back and was like, "Hey, we're gonna follow this guy. Seems like he knows a little something about what he's doing." Thank you guys for support. Because without you guys, probably the next people wouldn't have been like, "Oh, he's got a following." Um, so that being said, court. Okay, so we have won numerous court battles with with their information. A lot of people think we're just making up some stuff or we're cherry picking or whatever else. We're definitely not doing that. This is all stuff that is from Supreme Court rulings to their own laws, rules, statutes. There's almost always remedy in a lot of these things. So we have been very successful in all those avenues, just using their own information, if you will, against them. But keep in mind that as U.S. nationals, we have certain levels of immunities and rights and freedoms. But when you're living your life as a U.S. citizen, obviously you have to abide by those particular things because it's a contract. You're in agreement. You know, you agreed to be a U.S. citizen. All right. So, but we've won numerous court battles, so that has been great. I mean, keep in mind, I do not jump into people's court situations that they're already in. I just don't do it. I'd have to charge you guys a lot, and that's not what I'm here to do. But it's all about prevention. So everybody's driving by and whatever else. I see we're up to about 24 people, so I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I know I did this kind of during the day. Tonight we'll probably be out celebrating. Some of my friends have some other stuff, so we're just gonna get together and have a good time. So you guys have to catch us later on. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so some people ask, are there going to be some more files coming? Are there going to be more content? Yeah, we'll be doing all of that because you guys keep wanting me to show you guys, more ways, better ways to survive, to live, to win, to thrive. So yes, there will be more files coming. There will be more content coming. Obviously, I'm at a point now where I've almost exhausted all the typical things that I know and I've used throughout my life and been successful with all of them. So now it's time for the teacher to become the student. So I'm going to continue to study and read and learn new things that the average person wouldn't just look for. That being said, I also want to throw some appreciation, some love out there to the various people and channels. I wish I could remember all of your names and all the channels, but to A6 Grind Time, appreciate you. To my cousin Courtney out there with American National Consulate, Knowledge Well Media, thank you. Also to Finest Thing Walk-In, thank you. To Uncle, thank you. To Stefan, thank you. To everybody wants to be on camera today. To Will, thank you. To Chris and them out in California, to my people in Texas, to my people in Wisconsin who reached out in the home state, to people in Illinois, Michigan, all of you guys, just seriously, thank you. I wish I could remember everybody, but just know that when you guys have subscribed, I still scroll through the names and appreciate all of you guys. Okay, so a little bit more information. So obviously you guys know we've got the James C. Love It aka the Badwolf channel here. The new one is the Badwolf Media channel. So that one's going, I know it's kind of flipped, I guess alter ego, if you will. But that particular channel is going to be for personal stuff. So more or less like, you know, personal things I've experienced, you know, for health, you know, improving my health and, you know, like things like aliens and I've seen ghosts, things like that. So I'm gonna talk about all this crazy stuff that personally 100% either experienced or seen. Nothing's gonna be off the table. We're gonna knock it all down in that particular channel. And of course, Black Site 32 is up and running. And so you guys can get your consultations done there. You guys can check out offers and discounts. Obviously, I get some compensation for the things you buy through there. So those are other ways you guys can support the channel. So I appreciate that. And I've uploaded some new content, some new files. And let's see. Thank you for the compliments on the site. Also, thank you for the compliments out there from the ladies. And of course, there's a couple guys out there. So thank you guys just for telling me, you know, look handsome and whatever else. I appreciate that. You make an old guy feel good. So let's go on. So I had a couple people say, oh, well, I researched some files or some codes or, you know, one of the letters that I got, you know, either from the site or whatever, I think it might not be 100% legit or whatever else. Like I said, I keep all this honest. So these are just some viewer questions and concerns. As I always tell people, you know what, anything can be faked. Okay, anything can be faked. Anybody can look like they're a millionaire or whatever else on TV. You know, I keep it really simple. I mean, I could have like, you know, a nice car in the background and money on the table and, you know, charge $500 for a consultation or whatever else and make it seem like that. But that's just not my flavor. And that's not to take anything away from those people out there if they're legit. So I guess more so to answer the question, it's we're always going to find that anybody can say anything is a scam. People have said, oh, right to travel is a scam. People have said, you know, these documents are a scam and blah, blah, blah. But yet, if you do your own research, which I've always said, I don't care if it's from my channel or it's the next person's channel, do your own research, okay? Because nobody gets everything 100% correct. Now, everything I put out and that I've personally done is factual. It is real. I have used it. I've lived this way in the private for many years. You know, I mean, like at least a good solid 10, but I've known about it for at least, you know, 20, 30 years now, whatever it's been. So that's just, you know, a little bit on the personal side. The fact is that like the one particular person was talking about the Department of State letter to North Carolina. I mean, I've talked to federal agents and cops who said, right, the travel's a scam. And yet I've got firsthand account from a friend whose brother-in-law or brother, excuse me, is a cop who talked to their chief of police and said, right to travel is real. Okay, so I'm not going to try to convince you guys or anybody out there whether it's real or not. You have to do your own research. And by that, look up the Supreme Court cases. There's no higher law of the land in the United States of America than the Supreme Court. So if they're saying right to travel is real, then you can use it. And I'll tell you this, my hand to God, if it wasn't real, then I would have had a lot of trouble. I wouldn't have been able to do half the things and I wouldn't put it up on YouTube. So a lot of people will fake the funk, okay? They'll put up YouTube videos and whatever, say this, that, and whatever works. I can't vouch for them. I can't take away that, you know, some of it's real, some of it's not. All I'm saying is I can speak for myself to let you know I've 100% done this, okay? I've gotten, you know, letters from this sheriff department, this credit card company, the DA, the this, that, the state of, you know, Wisconsin, the governor, Department of State. I've dealt with all these institutions, okay? Most of the time it's been admirable because when you state the facts and you back it up with laws and Supreme Court opinions and rulings that supersede them, there's not much else you can really do. So understand this. If you guys, you know, if there's something you don't believe, that's fine. You can bring it to my attention. I will double check it. I'm not going to debate. I'm not going to go back and forth with trolls. I delete those things. I don't entertain them. As a matter of fact, when negative stuff comes up, that's on that level, I delete and block those people. So by all means, you might get one message across, but after that, I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to say, oh, delete. Okay. So now about the community post scenario, I do jump in there every once in a while, guys, but between this channel, my personal life, the other channel, consultations and research, I don't have enough time to do all of it in depth. I do answer, like I said, 1 or 2 questions via email, but I've got like 10 or 12 different emails, and when I get at least 10 to 15 each one, it makes for a really long day of answering a lot of emails for free. There are some people out there who don't answer anything if they're not paid. So I do, but I also take care of the people who are subscribers, people who are in the paid monthly subscription, people who bought the products and books or files. They get first. All you guys get first come, first serve. If other people get answered, then they get answered. If they don't, they don't, because you guys are the ones who keep the channels going. I know it's not a token. I do appreciate all those people who watch the channel religiously and haven't subscribed yet. Literally, there's about another 8,000 people who maybe plus or minus a couple thousand that actively, visit the channel but just haven't subscribed. And that's up to you guys. Like I said, you don't have to. I mean, I appreciate it. It's great. It's humbling. But I appreciate at least that you guys are routinely at least supporting the channel on that level. So hold on. See, look, glass is a what do you call this? Condensation, because it's so hot out here. Okay. So, okay. So speaking of, when you guys book for consultations, make sure, or buy a file, make sure that you guys give me time to process it. Send me an email with your availability, because I'm going to then respond with, I've got these days open, these time slots, and I'm always going to book on CST, Central Standard Time, because here in the Midwest, this is easy for me to say. 4 o'clock my time is, and you guys got to figure out what time it is in yours, all right? Because I hate doing that part, because I'm always like, Google, what is this and that. All right, so just understand that when I say I've got 4 o'clock available or 3 o'clock my time, you guys are gonna have to figure out what it is in your time. So another thing, some people asked me about pulling their information and whatever else. Okay, so FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. Okay, here's my little tidbit back out to all of you guys. If you want to know what your status is, where your standing is, don't be afraid to do a FOIA act on everybody, everything, every institution. If you want to know what the Department of State has on you, FOIA. You want to know what the IRS has on you? FOIA. You want to know what the state of whatever state you live in has on you? FOIA. Okay? Pull all that information. It's there. They have to comply with it. They may not give you all the goody, but they're going to give you a good chunk of things that you probably didn't even know. And here's the thing about that, is that you'll be able to then rebuttal or rebut anything in there to correct your status, to correct your name, any misinformation they have on there. You have a right for that. You can FOIA any of those agencies, anyone you deal with that contains your information. They have to be able to provide you with it. And you never know. Some of these places could have mixed up your information. For instance, like me and my dad have the same, almost the same exact name, and some of his stuff and credit and whatever else went on mine, which I had to then, fix. So go get your stuff repaired and start living a better life. All right. All right. Let's see. I don't know. I can't tell if this thing has the chat open. I thought I had seen it. If not, next time I do this, I'll have it open. I can't see it for anything. It's all I see is a black screen. I don't even see any spot to type. So anyway, maybe it's not open right now. All right. So what else have I got? I mean, I've got lots of books, but these are the ones I just ordered. So this one right here is the game of quantum grammar syntax. So if you guys don't know what that is, there's a guy by the name of Russell J. Gould. He talks about quantum syntax grammar and how the GOV is not in compliance with that. And so I made a video on it, or otherwise just Google him and he can actually fill you in on his particular site on everything into it. It's fabulous. I don't know if it's all real or not. It's fascinating because the premise of it is in fact real and different experiences. So I don't know. You guys have to make up your own mind on that. I got a lot of people swear by them, and a lot of people are like, no, it's not real. But anyway, so another book that was recommended is Fruit from a Poisonous Tree. This particular book I've been hearing about for years, and it says secrets that were never meant to be revealed. And then it gives you a couple of blurbs like American blacks were set free as slaves, but never as free men. All of your belongings are owned by the Federal Reserve. You are made a slave by the way your name is misspelled. The Patriot Act emancipates the Bill of Rights. The Constitution was set aside during the Civil War and has never been in effect since. Okay, and so that in itself is fire. I can't wait to get into that book. Let's see. All right. Oh, and then this one, Police Misconduct. Now, this isn't the $1,500 book out there, but I did have one of you viewers out there say that you guys were going to buy it for me and send it to me. I would appreciate that. That is a lot of money. If you do that, I will send you files. There's a lot of files I don't even have on my website. We can work out something. So yeah, those are some of the books. So those are some of the things. I'm gonna have to apologize. There's a plane gonna go over in about a couple seconds here, so it's gonna get loud. All right. So we're back to the 8,000 subscriber fan appreciation video, client appreciation, person to person, friends, family, countrymen, wolves, wolvettes, Hoovians, all of that, guys. I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, never really expected to get here, so this is pretty wild for me. I'm going to continue to bring you guys all this in-depth information, things that are factual. Like I said, I know even a couple times I did entertain one or two people on certain information, and it was kind of funny because when we were talking about the one code that we've since reinvestigated, and I was proven accurate on this, that people out there have gotten some of the old files. Okay, so people have taken some of my old files when I originally started this, and we didn't have the best code in the explanatory statement, but it was, at the time, it was the code, but they update things, and so it stopped being the right code. And so people were like challenging me on it. I'm like, I know that file because I know I wrote that file and I use that code, and I know it's no longer good. So that was hilarious. So we had stuff like that, excuse me, occur. Believe it or not, a lot of trolls and things like that don't really bother me. I mean, I guess I put out enough information to let them know that I don't read it, I ignore it. But I believe you me, I've been in the book, which is crazy. But by the few people, and I mean literally like probably out of like 100 people, maybe like 3 or 4. Like I said, I just don't entertain that. You're never going to see me have I'm never going to fight like other people on their channels, on their stations. You're never going to see me being all aggressive. You got to do this. It's their stations. You're never going to see me being all aggressive. You got to do this. That's just not my way. To those channels who have given me plugs out there, thank you. Let me know who you guys are if you have done that. I will reciprocate by sending a shout out on my channel for you guys. If it's something that jives with the channel, I'll even promote your product or a service or something, depending. And actually, guys, I've been getting hit up by lots of companies trying to get me to advertise their products on there. Though I have monetized some of the top viewing videos, the whole channel will never, ever, mark my words, be monetized. I mean, YouTube might throw in a commercial here and there or whatever else, but it won't be me selling the channel out. Sure, I might take up some people on their product. you know, placement and whatever else. But at this point in time, I'm not doing that. Just because I like to keep the channel pure, and I don't want to water it down, which is why I started the other channel, the Badwolf Media channel. So that one will be more, I guess, I don't want to say whimsical, but it'll have more stuff. You know what I mean? I'm going to talk about everything from places to find like good shirts. Like, I'm not expecting a lot of viewers. I'm not expecting a lot of views on that channel. A lot of stuff I'm going to talk about is going to be way more controversial, and it's going to be just all about life, everything. I mean, I'm going to pull down from new things in the news to things local in our state to things that you guys might bring up. I'm just going to cover everything. So that channel probably will never see 8,000 or 10,000 people. But hey, over the years, it might eventually get there. But I'm not doing it for the money or for, I'm just doing it to give you guys good opinions and straightforward, honest insights on some things. So I don't know. It'll be crazy. Oh man, it's so warm out here. But to those people out there who watch the channel and your friends, your family, people like that, they don't believe in this. Don't force them to try to learn this stuff. Not everybody wants to live in this world, and not everybody's built for it. I mean, for instance, I've been everywhere from the hood to the suburbs. I've kicked it with people who are multimillionaires, kicked it with cats in the alleys. In this, just I've done a lot of things. And I'll tell you this, if I had to get up every day and hunt for food, I'd probably be not hunting for food. I'm not built that way. I've gone hunting and stuff like that, and I like it, and fishing. I just don't want to do it every day. I'm not built for it. I know what I'm built for and what I'm not. And so certain people, as much as you might love them and whatever else, if they're not ready for this kind of information, you can't do the universe's work. Okay? You got to live by example. Do you take care of yours, and when those people are ready, be open to allow them to discover this world and this information and go from there. But don't force anybody, because if you do like me, I spent like 15, 17 years trying to drag people to learning what an American national is, a national, state citizen, foreign national, non-resident alien, all these different terms that all mean we just live free. Doesn't mean there's consequences, but it means that if you can self-govern, handle yourself in the correct affairs. Don't go out there challenging people and doing stupid stuff. All right. So take care of yourself and take care of you and yours, and take one thing at a time. Focus on one aspect and then move forward. So let's see, other things that have come up. I'm probably going to wind this down in the next couple of minutes here. This is the longest video I've done. So says my connection is a little unstable because I'm outside from the house. So yay, AT&T service, right? So hopefully you guys are seeing this and it's not too bad. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody out there who's reached out to me and supported the channel. We are 8,000. We have a lot more content to go. Now that I know that you guys like this, and I'm doing this full time for you guys, and because it's also my dream. So I will present more information, and we're going to double down. We're going to go deeper, and we're going to bring it to you guys. So that's about it, guys. Like I said, I wish the chat was open, maybe because my connection is not that good that it won't let me chat. But it looks like I still have about 40 some odd people here, and I guess, hey. So some people have asked, where do I get the name the Badwolf? Badwolf comes from Doctor Who. Some people say the nursery rhyme, the big bad wolf blowing down the little piggy's doors. But essentially, Doctor Who, because I'm a nerd, if you guys couldn't tell. One of the characters on there was a bad wolf, and essentially, I just liked that particular character because it made you think. They were dangerous, but knowledgeable, but never disrespectful. And as long as you respected them, they respected you. But if you crossed over the line, then it was business time. So kind of like how we are at this channel, but remember, we're non-combatant, non-belligerent, non-persons, non-entities. All right. So that's it, guys. Take care of yourselves out there. I always promised you I would never do too long of videos, and so we're at 30 minutes. And I will do another one in between here and whenever, but the next big one, I guess, will be like when we get to 10,000. So a couple other people's channels out there that just popped into mind that I want to thank that I watch. Ants Canada, good channel, good information, good nerd stuff. Appreciate you out there. Sovereign Living, You Are Law. What do we got out here? Finish up with a couple of quick shout outs to some channels here. If I can find it. If not, playlists. Where are you? The Ancient History channel, Copper Cards. Let's see. So yeah, there's just a couple of ones off the top, guys, but that's it. We are out. I'm out. Appreciate you guys. Get back to work or fun or whatever you guys were doing, because it's hot. It's like Nigeria hot out here. I'm finna go get some of that AC because we got it. Hopefully you guys do too. If not, you better get you some ice and put it in front of the fan like Bugs Bunny style. So, all right, guys, this is the Badwolf. I want to thank you guys personally from the bottom of my heart, helping us to get to 8,000. It may not seem like a lot to many people, it means a lot to me. So keep doing what you're doing, guys.